Kike's husband just told her that he needs breathing space from the marriage. He's tired of the marriage and he needs breathing space. He says, according to him, the reason is because he thinks that Kike is not submissive enough. He says the reason for this is because Kike is not submissive enough. Now, Kike says, I love my husband and I don't want to lose him. What do I do? And that's the point here. She's saying, I love my husband and I don't want to lose him. So what do I do? What would you say to Kike tonight? That's where to begin. What would you say to Kike tonight? Call in to 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. Now remember that if you can't get through to the phone lines, you can always send a text or a WhatsApp message to 0703 175 6537. Hello, good evening. Okay, please call back if you can. All right, so Kike's husband is saying that she's not submissive enough, and this is why he needs some breathing space from the marriage. Is this something that has happened to you before? Is this something that you have heard has happened to someone before? Do you know about this? Does this exist in marriages that you've heard about or in your marriage? Have you lived through this reality before? If your answer to any of these questions is yes, then Kike desperately needs your advice. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello. All right. Please call back if you can. Call back if you can. This subject of submissiveness is one that has occurred so many times. My first question to Kike would be before this recently. The first question is how recently? Let me date it. Let me get some context as to how recently. How recently did he say he needs breathing space? How recently did he say that he's tired and he needs breathing space? When did he say that exactly? Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, please try to call back if you can. Remember that you can always send a text or WhatsApp message to 0703 175 6537. 0703 175 6537. So, how recently did he say that he needs some breathing space? The reason for this question is so that we can get some context as to the timing of this. You've been married for 5 years. So, how recently did he say this? Was this month, February? Was it last month? Was it sometime in 2021? So that's my first question. The second question would be, has he before now spoken to you about your so-called lack of submissiveness? Has he spoken to you about this before? And if he has, what exactly did he say and what was your response? What exactly did he say and what was your response? Has he spoken to you about this before? And what was your response? That's important too. It's important because if he has spoken to you about this before a number of times and didn't see any changes, this is probably the reason he feels like, you know what, I might need to take some drastic action for this woman to take me seriously.